How often do you prioritize your work or the needs of other people over caring for yourself? There are some real risks involved in you not practicing self-care. I encourage you to watch this entire video to understand the full impact your disregard for your own needs has. Hi, I'm Hanni Berger and you are watching Tea Time, where I help you live your healthiest, most joyful life. And before we get started, make sure to click the subscribe or follow button right below so you never miss an episode. Recently, I met with several executives who talked about the toll their jobs are taking on their physical and mental health. An old, ingrained corporate culture leads us to sacrifice everything for our jobs and to just get it done. But more and more people are starting to question this approach, and for all the right reasons. You may have heard of the phrase, "you can't pour from an empty cup." It means you can't give to others if your own batteries run on empty. You must care for yourself first and foremost in order for you to be able to give to others. Think about it. What happens when you go for a stretch of time without taking breaks or practicing some form of self-care? Really, think about it for a moment. Does the non-stop pressure lead you to losing your joy? Do you get short-tempered and maybe even lose your cool on occasions? Typically, we don't burst in the office. No. It's with our spouse or our kids where we can't keep our emotions in check. Studies actually show that in the US, over 200 million vacation days go unused, with a whopping 52% of employees having unused vacation time. That's a lot of work and no play. But is this model really sustainable? Taking breaks is necessary for your mental health and to calibrate your system. You gain clarity and remember what's important. You calm your mind and return back to work refreshed and energized. Being under pressure all of your waking hours can actually lead to chronic issues like depression, anxiety, heart problems, and high blood pressure. And here's why. When you are under stress, you worry or are anxious, your body produces two important hormones, adrenaline and cortisol. Adrenaline restricts the flow of blood in your body, pumping much of it to your arms and to your legs. Why is that? Well, if you rewind back thousands and tens of thousands of years ago, our ancestors were stressed only because there was some physical threat in their environment. A mammoth or a tiger might chase them. In situations like that, it is critical that you have all your blood in your extremities so you can either fight off the attacker or flee. When you start to feel stressed, your body sends signals to your brain, then activates the nervous system and hormones like adrenaline. This is what causes your body to react. Initially, it kicks up your heart rate and makes you sweaty, but over time, if stress becomes a constant in your life, your body goes from sweating a bit to much graver symptoms. We're talking about anxiety and moodiness and irritability, stomach aches, headaches, chest pain, sleeping problems, depression, high blood pressure, muscle tension and pain. But if you prolong your stressful days long enough, you end up with digestive issues and even cardiovascular disease. Because here's the challenge. Our bodies still think that a tiger is chasing us, although our stress is triggered by far less life-threatening reasons. Having said that, our bodies still react the same way, moving blood to our arms and legs, leaving organs and system our perceives as less important, in need of blood. Now, that was just the impact of adrenaline. The other hormone our body produces when you are stressed is cortisol. While cortisol is important to help us survive in situations of imminent danger, our ongoing elevated level of this hormone increases inflammation in our bodies. Inflammation not only weakens your immune system, and in times of COVID is more important than ever, but it also leads to this country's most deadly chronic diseases: heart disease, Alzheimer's, diabetes, and yes, cancer. Now here's the kicker. Your brain doesn't care what you see with your eyes. Your brain solely interprets the emotion you create from what it is that you see. Actually, your brain doesn't even know the difference between an experience you have that is creating your emotion or the emotion that you create by thought alone. Said in another way, you can be sitting in your home office feeling anxious about an upcoming board meeting or worrying about the future of your company. And with every anxious thought you think, you're compromising your immune system. That's not good. To be really blunt about this, your thoughts can make you sick. So how you interpret any situation before you is how your body will react. And that's why self-care is so important. Taking time out allows you to calm your mind again and gain perspective on things again. Relaxing your mind not only feels good, but allows your body to get back to homeostasis, the place where your body functions optimally again. Can you see the gravity of what I am saying? I suspect you do. But then again, there is this little yet powerful voice in your head that wants you to believe that if you take time for self-care, you will automatically accomplish less at work. And initially, in your career, that might be true. But long term, it's a myth. Taking healing breaks allows you to approach your work with so much more energy and creativity that you simply accomplish more in less time. You've felt the difference, haven't you? Please share a comment below and tell us what difference you have experienced when taking rejuvenating breaks. What is your go-to self-care practice that has the most healing impact in your life? I'd love to hear about it. And as we're talking about the theme of self-care, I chose a wonderful chamomile and lemon tea today. I hope you can see it. It's the perfect combination of sweet calmness of the chamomile and this lively zest of lemon that I really love. Okay, let me taste this first. Oh, yes. Okay, I hope this was helpful. If so, remember to subscribe and follow right here on this channel. And I can't wait to see you for our next episode of Tea Time. Ciao! Yum. Love it, love it, love it. Bye!